happy that you're here. I just grabbed myself a cup of coffee. I think you should do that as well, or tea, or whatever pleases you. So let me ask you something. Did you already do your bullet journal setup for May? Because if not, why don't you just join me and we do our setups together? The theme that I chose for this month is all about books and cats because I have to admit I was in a true reading slump the last few months, maybe the whole last year, and I just got out of it after reading a very, very good fantasy book. And then it was just clear to me that I wanted to do a book theme and cats because I just thought it was fitting and I love cats. I have a little cat, so I was just like, yeah, that matches. And as always, I put together a sticker sheet for us. I will place a picture somewhere here, and I truly hope you like it. I think stickers are just a great way to very quickly and easily enhance your bullet journal setup without having to draw so much illustrations and stuff. And you can find my stickers on my Etsy shop as a digital download if you're interested. But I would say without any further ado, let's move right to my bullet journal, shall we? Okay, as always, I go with a centerpiece for my cover page. And for this month, I wanted to have the cat sleeping on the bookshelf because I just found that sticker way too cute. That was really my favorite sticker of the month. For creating the stickers, I just took the file and printed it out and cut it with my Cricut plotter. And as I ran out of sticker paper, I just took normal paper and glued everything in with a glue stick. As I wanted to have a frame around my cover page, I started out by measuring everything out. For this month, I wanted the frame to look like a wooden picture frame, so I went with a light brown orangey color. And as I was painting, I was trying to layer the colors so that darker stripes would appear that would mimic like that wooden finish. And as you know me, there is no page without a drop shadow, so I added a drop shadow inside of the frame. And for this, I used the mild liner in gray. After gluing the sticker in, I started to sketch out my May header. And the color scheme for this month is light brown, dark brown, orange, and green. After I colored in the May header, I went over the green color again to create a shadow. On the right side, I cut it out a Dutch door, and I wanted to use the right side completely for my goals. I usually tend to divide them up, and this time I divided my goals up into 4 different themes. Having a page like this is so great because you truly can see your micro goals and you always know what to do next. I wanted the headers of my goals to look like hanging signs, so I painted a little pin and a cord so it looks like a hanging sign. And I decided to color everything in green so it matches the May header. Inside of the Dutch door, I wanted to have a little monthly section with a calendar. But as you can see, I've drawn the calendar a little bit tinier because I only wanted to use it as a visual. I will write down my events on the space that I have underneath it. And to make everything look cute, I added a sticker again, but I needed to take care that the Dutch door would cover it. So I checked it twice. The next pages are dedicated to my mood and habits tracker. As I knew that I wanted to add some stickers to the headers, I decided to do that right away because it would make it easier to measure out the font size of the headers. So that means after everything was glued in, I started out sketching. As I wanted all the headers to match, these headers look exactly like the May header on the cover page, but I added in some hand lettering font as well. For my mood tracker, I wanted to have a big bookshelf with different books inside of it and all the covers representing my different moods. I've had to count several times to really make sure that I've drawn out 31 books. This time I wanted the shelves to have a darker wooden finish, so I took the dark brown color and I did the same technique as I did for my cover page frame with layering the colors so I would have that wooden pattern. And I added even more stripes to make it look more like wood. And I love the sticker of the cat sitting on a stack of books so much that I wanted to add it in because I thought it would look like the cat is actually sitting inside of the bookshelf. And at the end, I added some details to the books to make them look even more special. As I'm recording the voiceover, I noticed that I forgot to have like a little key for my moods, but it doesn't matter. I think I will figure it out along the way. Okay, and for the habit tracker, I decided to go back to stamping because it just makes the process so much easier. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to track 5 or 6 habits, but at the end I decided to go with 5 habits and I added a sticker to fill in the empty space. But to be honest, I think that was the right decision because I really liked the looks of it. And because 2 trackers are not enough, I decided to add a 3rd tracker this month. And the reason behind it is that I truly want to track my productivity. As I use time blocking, I know how much productive time I spend in a day, and I think it would be really fun to have like a little summary on one page where I can see how productive I was in the month. I have to say that I really like trackers because I think they are so motivating because you can see the momentum that is building up over time, and then it makes it easier to stick to a habit or a goal, and you always can see the progress you're making. And for this page, I wanted to make the header look a little bit different. So I decided to draw out a huge book on the left side and give it a tag with the name Productivity. For coloring in the book, I used the dark brown and the light brown color again. Then I added some green dots, each one representing one day of the month. And on top of that chart, I've drawn out a little bar representing the hours of productivity that I've put in. Then I divided everything up into different sections with little tiny dots, as you can see, so it would make it easier to fill in like the productivity of the days. So as the month passes by, I will add a bar for each single day that represents the time that I was productive each day. So, and on the right side, I wanted to have some space for a monthly review. I started doing this last month and I need to say that I really like it because it's just a great way to reflect over the year when the year is over. Because we people tend to forget, and having this makes it just easier to remember. And the last page is my weekly setup. I'm bold, and this month I changed things up a little and I took my daily trackers and placed them in the middle of the page. not daily trackers. I wanted to say daily setups or like daily to-dos, you know what I mean. And I colored in the little headers representing each day in green. Of course, I chose green because it needed to match the color theme. Okay, that rhymes. That was not intentional, I swear. And then I added some stickers on the left and on the right side. And can we talk about how cute this little cat looks? I just can't handle it. It's so fluffy. No, I'm just kidding. And this time I wanted to try out adding a drop shadow on the stickers, and I think it looks really good. What do you think? And you might have noticed I have a section for my work-related to-dos, for my personal to-dos as always, but I left out the weekly habit tracker. That's because I want to try out only using the monthly habit tracker. Let's see how it works. And for these headers, I tried out painting some books because I got inspired from the productivity tracker the page before, and I really liked how it turned out. And as I hate empty space, I filled out the empty space with gray stripes. And you know what time it is? It's time for a final flip through. So thank you so much for watching. This truly means the world to me. And if you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and joining our little community. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!